welcome. Thank you for joining us on this program. We appreciate you wherever you are connecting the program from. Thank you. Please like and share the program on your platform. Like and share to your family and friends. Like and share to anyone that you feel have to hear us. Help us and share this program. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Like and share. Please like and share the program on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Click like as you join. You click like and you share it. Very, very important.
Not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You open your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain. God upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to provide such to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the BBOs, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way of the Gala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate on thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so. Because your kingdom will come to rest on this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra. That your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray All these we ask for in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in so he said, he said,
He say, you're welcome, you're welcome, you are welcome. I appreciate every one of you that has connected in this very program today, wherever you are joining us from. If you are joining from Biafra land, you are joining from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, you are joining from Russia, from China, I appreciate you and I welcome you to this program. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you and protect you. From my end, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. I welcome you once again. For those who are joining us for the very first, please kindly like and share this program. Click the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe so that you will be notified each time I come online. And most importantly, I want you to know that this very platform where you're watching this program from this minute, it is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic government in exile, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we stand and continue to stand. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack people. What we do in this platform is to encourage Biafrans far and wide to continue to do that which is right and hold on to legitimate rights. There are certain rights that belongs to us that we must not gamble with. Those are the rights we are here. Every human being, at any point in time, when you feel that you're your own and take care of your own needs, you have that very right to go ahead and stand on your own, and nobody can stop you from doing that. That is the right. It belongs to human being. International law supports self-determination. African law supports it. Nigerian law also supports self-determination. One of the other rights we want you to be able to hold on to and never give up to is the right to self-defense. That right to self-defense is right. That belongs to every human being. Plants hold that right. Animals right. How much more you that is created in the image of Chukwu Okike Abiyama? International law supports it. African law supports it. Nigerian law supports it. Self-defense. The right to self-defense, you must hold it close to heart. At this particular point in time where we are today, this is a time you must not play with that right. Thirdly, the right to life. Every Biafran, wherever you are, you have the right to life. You have the right to live. Nobody should have the right to live. Nobody should determine for you whether you live or not. No, nobody. From the moment your mother brought into this world, from the moment you were born and Chukwu Okike Abiyama permitted you to live and survive, you came through your mother. From that moment, you have the right to live, survive, exist in any place you choose to. It is a right that you must not play with. In the contraption called Nigeria, where we find ourselves, sometimes they make us believe that we don't have that right. They make us believe that it's only when we put our hope and depend on them, that is when we can be able to survive. But that is a lie. Lie from the pit of hell. You have every right to survive and live. Regardless your location, your belief, your whatever, you have the right to survive. Every Biafran must hold strong to this right. Don't allow anybody to take it away from you. It doesn't matter who the person is. It doesn't matter how highly placed they are. It doesn't matter who sent them. It doesn't matter what they claim to be. Do not allow anybody to take away that right from you. They are your right that you must guide jealously. Right to self-determination, right to self-defense, and right to life. Guide it jealously. That is why we are here, to encourage you. to continue to hold on to those rights. And as we go to this program, as interactive section, it has to be an interactive section. An interactive program is why I put a link there. You can use that link. You come in and speak for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, express yourself, speak in the language that you can understand very well. If you want to use broken English, okay. You want to use English, you want to use your own Biafran language, it is allowed. Come in, ask your question, make your contributions, make your suggestions on this program. It is an interactive session. This program, this platform is for the Biafran people. And even those who are not Biafran, if you are one Nigerian and there is something you want to hear from us, that is something you don't know about us, you want to know, come in and ask your question. We are here to answer you. It does not matter your tribe, your religion, your location, wherever you are. If you have something that is confusing you about us and our quest for freedom, click that link, come in and ask the question. If I cannot answer you, there are many intelligent people out there watching who can come on and answer you. Those questions you are yearning to ask our Prime Minister, those questions you are yearning an answer to ask, there are people who are watching this program from the Biafra Republic of Exile cabinet. They are watching. Our Prime Minister will get any question you ask here. Every information you say here, he is going to get it. I bet you. The members of cabinet are watching. Whatever information you put out there, questions, suggestions, contributions, it will be notified by the government of Biafra. No matter how few you think we are, people who are watching this very program are great. Sensitive information that you sent here, they are going to get it. Some of you who are waiting for when you directly, it is not easy to get him on call. It is not easy to send information across, but every information you want to give, if you drop it here, he's going to get it. I promise you. So that very link you see me put there is meant for you. Use that link. Feel free. If you want to show your face, very fine. If you don't want to show your face, you can block your camera. What you want to hear is your word. The message you have is what we want to hear. So today we have come once again, as we always do. And before we proceed, I have to welcome the people who has now joined us. I see some people have already joined. So I'm going to welcome my beloved sister, Linda TV Show. She is always here supporting me, one of my pillars, my beloved sister, Linda. You know, I also host program on her own platform. So today is Tuesday. I think we're going to have a program on her own platform today. So I welcome my beloved sister. Thank you for joining. Here, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. George Money, I appreciate you so much for joining. George Money, you're always there supporting and making your contributions at all time. I welcome you. Hyacinth Gabon, thank you so much, Hyacinth Gabon. I appreciate you. You're welcome, highly welcome. Your presence is noticed. Tochuku, thank you so much for Tochuku Olejeme. Thank you so much, Tochuku, for joining. I appreciate you, Tochuku. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your love. I say, may Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect you. And every other person that is out there, whether you are commenting or you're not commenting, you are recognized and you are highly welcome. My respect to you. More especially to everyone that is watching this program from Biafra land. Everyone that is watching this program from Biafra, my special thanks and respect goes to you, because it is not easy for someone to connect to these programs we are hosting on different platforms from Biafra land. It is not easy. It takes a lot. It takes time. It takes risk. It takes money. You are in the war front, and yet you're in the war front, and yet you are making contributions. It is something that is commendable, and I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will guide and protect you, secure you, and continue to provide for you. You will never lack. As long as you continue to pay attention and follow instructions, you will never lack. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama be with you. Today, I have chosen a topic that we're going to discuss today. That we, the Biafrans, cannot sing the love song in a strange land. Not anymore. We can't sing the love song in a strange land. We have come a long way. You see, some of you might be wondering yesterday why I did not make a program on the birthday of our school Mazen Nandekam. Some of you might be wondering why I didn't make a program on his birthday. It is not a happy thing. It is not a joyful thing for us to be celebrating Mazen Nandekam's birthday while he's still there. I am not happy to watch Mazen Nandekam celebrate another birthday in DSS. It is sad. It is sad. And there's no way. I looked at it, I thought about it, and there's no way. I don't see the joy I will have to make me to begin to congratulate myself, to begin to stand and talk about that. But it's so painful. It's so painful to watch Mazen Nandekam celebrate another birthday in the DSS. How long shall we cut to the witnesses? Amuzie Simon, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, Amuzie Simon. That was why yesterday I didn't comment on the birthday yesterday. When I did my program, I didn't talk about the birthday. Our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekam does not deserve spending his birthday again in the DSS. He doesn't deserve it. And we cannot sing a love song in a strange land. I want to celebrate my Supreme Leader when he is outside. I want to celebrate him alive. I want to celebrate him in person. I want to celebrate him while he is here with us in a free world. I hate to celebrate while my Supreme Leader is in the hand of the enemies. I hate to rejoice while my Supreme Leader is in the hand of the enemies. I hate to remember that my Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandekam, is still in the dungeon. What is there to celebrate? What is there to celebrate? It makes me feel sad that I have not done enough. It makes me feel that we still have a huge task ahead of us, which we must focus on and never get distracted. Yesterday was a reminder for every one of us to know that we have a huge task. While you were talking about the birthday of Mazen Nandekam yesterday, you should know that we have a huge task. He's not supposed to be celebrating birthday in the DSS. We can't sing a love song in a strange land. There's no way you can sing a love song in a strange land. It's not normal. It is not normal. And every one of us have to rise up, wake up before it is too late. We have to increase our effort. Yesterday is a reminder to let us know that we still have a long way to go, that we still have a lot to do, and that we have to sit up and begin to do what we are supposed to do. Every one of us must stand firm and stand strong. We have a responsibility to set Mazen Nandekam free. It is the responsibility of the Biafran people to make sure that the Supreme Leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekam, is free. If you have not woken up, let this be a wake-up call for you. If you have not woken up, let this bad day that just passed be a wake-up call for you. That Mazen Nandekam is in process why his birthday has come and gone. It is sad and painful. He doesn't deserve that. The Supreme Leader of IPOB, the Supreme Leader, he doesn't deserve that. He's not supposed to be talking about his birthday in the territory of. We are supposed to celebrate him in a free land, not in a strange land. We have to intensify in our effort to free Mazen Nandekam and to get Biafran freedom. If you have been sleeping, let it be a wake-up call for you to let you know that we have a very huge responsibility ahead of us. If you have not been supporting the Biafran Republic in Exile, wake up. That is the only voice that Mazen Nandekam has. The only voice the Supreme Leader of IPOB has is the Biafra Republic, our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa. You must have to obey instructions. The Biafra Republic of Nigeria have put a lot of things in place. Have put in place things that is going to tighten the hand of the zoo. They will not have any choice than to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Biafra Republic of Israel is trying every now and again to tighten the knot, tighten the knot, tighten the knot. We don't want to loosen it. We are trying on daily basis to tighten the knot. We are trying to tighten the knot. The civil disobedience, you have to tighten it more. These are the only thing that will make them have a change of mind. Apart from that, there's nothing. There's nothing. Not until we continue to make them see that holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in captivity is much more expensive than leaving him outside. We will continue to do that and make them understand it clear. Make if a child understand it. Only then and then we can be able to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If we don't do so, it is going to be difficult. I am urging you, wherever you are, to shine your eye and open your eyes. Support every single instruction that is coming from the Biafra Republic of Nigeria. That is the way out. There is nothing else that will save. Today, as you're watching me, it's curfew in Biafra land. There is curfew in Biafra land from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. That curfew must be obeyed if you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be free. If you want to have your freedom, if you want Biafra to come, if you want us to get our referendum, that curfew must be obeyed. It is not to hurt you. It is not to intimidate you. It and the Zoological Republic government. It's only about 6 hours. But it is targeted. It has a target. After 12 o'clock, you can go to your various businesses and still do what you want to do for the day. But when it comes to all those ministries, all those secretariats, they must remain under lock and key for these 3 weeks. There's no two ways about it. And we are not joking. Some of you who take it for a joke, you have yourself to blame. If you take the instruction of Biafra Republic of Nigeria through our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, you take it for a joke, you are only digging your grave. The Biafra Republic of Nigeria is in charge in Biafra land, and they are speaking the voice of every single Biafrans. They are not speaking for themselves. They didn't employ themselves. They didn't take decision themselves. Every decision you see them take are decision that Biafrans have agreed generally to implement. So when you hear sit at home and you hear curfew, you must obey that curfew. If you don't, whatever you see, you are going to be responsible for it. You talk to anybody. We know that the enemies that are fighting us will always come on different angles. They will always come in different forms to come to push their lies and propaganda, to try to intimidate people, to blackmail us. But I bet you, do not allow yourself to be blackmailed. If you remain sincere, consistent in whatever you are doing or saying, I bet you your condition will change. The Biafra we are talking about is not just in words, it's in action. That Biafra said is the Biafra of the mind. No, we are talking about the Biafra as the reality. Biafra that have existed for 3 years, from 1967 to 1970. The Biafra has a government, has a map, has a president, has everything you can think of, has their national anthem, everything that the government has, the Biafra have it. A country that have been recognized, function, has every functionaries, including their own money, for a good 3 years. That is the Biafra we want to restore. And the earlier you begin to get that straight to your head, the better. Stop deceiving yourself and stop listening to who has nothing to offer. Stop listening to distractors. Have your own what you want. And if you do so, I bet you If all Biafrans should focus on our collective interest, which is freedom, our problem will be 80% solved. And I pray that we wake up and do the right thing. You're welcome, my beloved brother Tochukwu. Good to see you. How are you today?
I'm fine. Good morning, brother. Good morning, fellow Biafra. Good morning from
Welcome.
wherever you are. My brother, I greet you. Good
You're welcome, my
morning.
brother.
Brother, how are you doing? Please,
Very well, thank you.
yeah, I have one question, please.
Okay.
I'm asking about what is they call them? All these secretariat, all these secretariat asking us all these sit at home, all this lockdown. Why they no do and maybe three further notice?
The secretariat?
Yeah, the secretariat.
You mean to shut it down to further notice?
Yes, because all these our governors, they think you are joking. They think say we no dey serious. Because get some things wey we go do all these people, they go know say we serious. Make dey speak am for broken so that wey people go everybody go dey hear wetin I dey talk.
Yeah, yeah.
They suppose to know say we serious. Because if we are cannot do madness with them, they will not say we are serious. Look at this man now, they calling on Ezendu Igbo. They dey talk how he go use release their brother and where your government hold. He say he wan go Finland, he wan go meet Samolekpa. That one is a stupid. Oh my God, my brother, I don't know the way all these our old men used to reason sometimes. Somebody put sit at home. The sit at home is for our leaders. Where your government hold. Your government no wan release am. They dey sit at home. Now he say he wan go Finland. He wan go meet Samolekpa for Finland. For wetin? For do wetin? Wetin he and Samolekpa get? Wetin I wan discuss? The time wey we wan use go Finland, why no use that time go meet your president for Aso Rock? E dey near you.
Ataya.
E dey near you. From Imo State to Abuja for flight, you no reach 45 minutes. From Nigeria, from Yazoo to Finland, almost the whole day. So time wey we wan use go to Finland, may use am go Aso Rock go and meet president. Tell him say, Oga, my people I need my brother, I need my son. This my son is already tired, I need it. He wan carry am go back. He say he wan go Finland, he wan go meet. Wetin he wan go discuss with Samolekpa? So my brother, another thing I will still put mouth for the sit at home. Samolekpa I will not lie for you, is a very good man. He make it 6 to 12. He's a good man. I'm telling you, he still have the same mind within our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He still have the mind with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's a good man, 6 to 12. He's not, I will tell our people, I will not lie for you. The thing wey dey happen for Nigeria, if na this country one dey, everybody for don dey inside door. Nobody go come out.
Exactly.
They for don dey shoot gun everywhere. Samolekpa is a good man. He's a kind man. God will bless him and God will guide him and his family.
You see?
For what
You see?
wey dey do for our own Biafra people. The man is trying. I still repeat it before. I don talk am before, I will still repeat am. Samolekpa no dey hungry. If you leave Biafra people, you no dey hungry. Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is not hungry. If he leave the agitation, he's not hungry. Two of them is not hungry, they are okay. So they're fighting for us. It's not for their family, they are okay. They are with their family, they are okay. They are living fine. They're fighting for the poor widows and the young youth who used to come. He's not fighting for his own family or for his own pocket. He's fighting for everybody to liberate, everybody to have light, for everybody to have water, for everybody to have food. Everybody, if you sleep, and hang your leg up, sleep well.
Yes.
This is what Samolekpa is fighting. Samolekpa is not fighting for to spoil our. He's fighting for good, for our own good, for we to go forward. All the whole Igbos, they are full everywhere. All the whole in Africa, Europe, Asia, Arab, everywhere. Which is wetin cause the problem? Because the bad government in Nigeria, they are not doing anything for us. There is no good road, there is no light, There is no water. There is no good education. There is no any good hospital. If a poor man dey sick now, if you go hospital now, if you no get money, na die, him go die. For Nigeria, there is one day one of my he go to hospital. There is one guy dey shoot gun. They carry the boy go general hospital. You know the person wey dey shoot gun, before they go give am, he don lost blood. Before they go give another blood, they must check the blood group before they go give am another blood.
Yeah.
They say light no dey for general hospital. Before Saturday they bring light, the boy don die. Just
That's
like
amazing.
that for hospital. So wetin dey happen for Nigeria, e only tire everybody. Nobody be small pikin. Everybody know the good thing and the right thing. You don tire for the Nigeria. There is no any gain you are gaining in Nigeria. Nothing from year to year. Nothing. You are not benefiting the light. Not even in Nigeria now. Nigeria is holding us because you are paying leper bill, but you are not seeing the light.
That's the funniest thing. Estimated bill.
Even in this country now, they don't used to pay leper bill. This country now, they don't dey pay leper bill, but may they just take the light 30 minutes. They will put tire all the whole road, they will close all the whole road. But in Nigeria, we pay leper bill, but you will not see light.
You never see the light.
So my brother, I don't know. So everything in Nigeria, everybody wey dey Nigeria don't really know the good thing. So let our people just try to do this sit at home. This sit at home will help us. It will help us, because some of them they say maybe some of them they will saying because you are not in Nigeria. It will affect us, because if you put it at home, your parents will call you, send money. I need money, send money, before they will go and buy things. They want to pack food inside house. They will send money. You will send money for your family to buy food stuff. So it affect everybody, because that time if you no get money, you must go and find somebody, even if you go borrow, to make sure say you send the money for your family.
Yes.
So it's affecting everybody, both home and away. So the sit at home is not only because I see some people will be in Nigeria, they will say, because they are not in Nigeria, this is a thing, the sit at home is no, it's for our own man, our leader. The man is already he's try enough. He's a human being. If it's not God is with him, it's only God know what he is passing through. So this is you in outside. Okay, just look at yourself now in outside. Now you are in outside. You are moving business. You are doing business. You are doing everything, but you are not living fine. You are not doing comfortable. Even the government, you are not allow you to live comfortable. Talking about somebody is in the prison. So sometimes our people will think, because when you are free, you are used to make business, you used to go all the whole business, you used to go to your house, but the government don't allow you to be free. Even if you are going the road, you will pay tax, they will stop you, they will come to your shop, they will lock it, they will pay, which is you are not having rest of mind. Talk about the person in the prison. So I will beg my brother and sisters following Biafra, so just try the sit at home. Should keep in that sit at home, so that it will help us. I will release our leader, and I know God will make it. They will release him, because the zoo, they don't have any choice. They don't have any choice. And let zoo know the reason Nnamdi Kanu Biafra will come. They know the reason Nnamdi Kanu Biafra will come. Let them know that.
Of course, they know that.
So my brother, I'm going to stop here. I still there with you. God bless you for welcoming me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you so much. Thank you in that your contribution and in the question you ask about the secretariat and the closing. Our prime minister have explained that the secretariat will remain locked for these 3 weeks. For these 3 weeks, the people that can go out in their work after 12 o'clock is the ordinary people. Ordinary people can do their business after 12 o'clock, but the secretariat will be locked, completely locked for the 3 weeks. He made it clear that every secretariat will be under lock and key for that 3 weeks. If they refuse, we are going to write them a letter. That one is certain. And going to a stage, we are going to a stage where every one of them will be locked down completely. Because when we talk about the legitimization of Nigerian government, when you want to delegitimize it, it's stage by stage. It's stage by stage. That is why we just have to follow our Prime Minister every instruction he gives. It is stage by taking one step at a time. It will get to a time when you will not even see anybody in that secretary, let alone opening it. So this one is just a tip of the iceberg. We have told them it will remain locked for these 3 weeks.
Yes,
There's
yes.
nothing like maybe 12 you go
Because
and open. It will be locked up for these 3 weeks. That is what our Prime Minister said. So any place, and the Biafra is supposed to help that. If you know of any secretary that is open, if you're in Biafra land, you know of any secretary, they bring an evidence, a video. Start any member of the Biafra Republic all our media. Tag any member of our media. Or you can tag our Prime Minister directly. Tag our Prime Minister. Give the location. Then forget about it. We are going to visit them.
my
We are going to visit them.
yeah, thank you, my brother. Because what I'm saying is, all these our governors, they think you are joking. They think that maybe na olden days. They think that maybe na before. It's not olden days.
Absolutely.
So they never get that one for them. They think that maybe na before. Now I read that all of us die. For me, it's good for us, all of us die, and make sure say we die. For me to be in one Nigeria and the suffering, dying for hungry, dying for sufferness. So this is why I ask, because you know some of them, our people, they are so stubborn.
Yeah.
They are so stubborn.
Of course.
So, but there is selfishness, because I will not lie for you. In your own land, for your own land, Fulani will come. You go draw fuel. After you draw fuel, you go come give you small change. That small change, you come they raise your head. They raise your head. You forget where. My brother, God bless you. Thank you so much, because sometimes they say people. I'm sorry. Sometimes they say I think it's not people who go school say maybe they're wise, or they know everything. Because how do our leader, all of them, nothing. They don't have anything. They think because somebody your own land, somebody was that him. You go school pass him. Now you go school pass him. You go come your own land. You go draw your own fuel. You go come give you small change. You go dey answer and sir.
We are happy.
They're happy. Thank God for Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for our Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
God will protect him and God will guide him. And
You
God
see?
will protect all the whole people where they progress, where they see the news. God will protect all
You
of
see?
them. But
You see?
God will protect us. Umada, God will
You
protect
see?
everybody. Thank you,
You
brother.
see?
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you are getting better. Last time you were not feeling very well.
Yeah.
Last time, I hope you are much
Before you
better.
can see my voice. I told you, any person who used to follow Biafra, even if you sick, nothing will happen for you. More strong.
Exactly, exactly,
As far as
exactly.
he be in a good line, because Biafra line is a good line.
Yeah. Thanks to
So
Chukwuka Kabia.
follow who know road.
Yes, so
Our leader know road. You know all the whole road. All
yes,
the whole road where they Biafra land. Our leader know am.
he does.
Our leader, Prime Minister know am. Our leader Samuel Ekpa know am. All the whole road, who go, he know the road. So our people need to follow am, because he know the road.
Yes.
And they cannot lead us for the bad road. And they
No,
cannot lead
no,
us
you
and leave
cannot.
us.
Mhm,
And they cannot leave us and leave us on the road.
mhm.
Because he said it. He said, I will not fail you people. I promise. It's you people going to fail me.
Yes.
So, my brother, thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for that contribution. I appreciate you. We'll see you again next time. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you.
Stay
Thank you.
blessed.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
my fellow Biafrans that are watching a place you are watching from to this very program, and I appreciate everybody have joined. Those who are watching, please, as you join the platform, click like and share. Make sure you share this program to at least one person. Make sure that you share this program to at least one person. Do not hesitate. That is the way we can be able to carry this message across. Remember the topic we are discussing today. We cannot sing the love song in a strange land. There's no way. We have made our decision that we cannot continue to be part of this Zoological Republic. We cannot continue to be part of this very fraud. We cannot continue to sell ourselves because of these people. Time has come that we take our destiny in our hand and we overcome. There is no two ways about it. It does not matter the attack, the blackmail, the propaganda, wherever they're coming from. We shall overcome them. Stand strong. Stand strong. I'm not happy that Mazen Nandekanu celebrated another birthday in that very place. That was why yesterday I didn't speak about it. How can we be singing a love song in a strange land? The supreme leader of IPOB deserves to be outside. We need to celebrate him outside. Give him gift. Give him flowers. Not in the DSS. Not. Yesterday is a reminder for all of us to know that we still have a task ahead of us. Biafra must be free. Amazin Nana must be free. You're welcome, my beloved brother. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Good to see you today.
Yeah, I agree to,
Welcome, my
bro.
brother.
Yeah, I agree to choose. That is everything.
You're welcome. Very well, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. We really thank God for another day.
Glory be to God.
For us to be alive is not an easy thing.
It is.
Understand? I wonder. I still wonder. To me, I'm still wondering to the people who still listen to these morons. They are called themselves POS or DOS or whatever they call themselves, and they are e-rats that are begging for 200 euro to buy stream media app so that he will stream Mazen Namdekano broadcast for 1 month and know if he's going to gain more followers. So you are fighting for your freedom. What you are fighting for is followers. Is that what you're telling me? Has he ever seen you or see Simon Ekpa or see anybody that is genuine fighting for this cause, that is fighting for followers? What you're fighting for is people to follow you so that you can make money, not for the liberation of your people.
Exactly.
Now, the question you should ask yourself, people should ask themselves, Iwanya, when you say you can sacrifice your life for Igbos, that you
Laughable.
want to go
Sacrifice indeed.
to Finland to meet Simon so that there will be peace in Biafra land. Iwanya, the peace you seek in Finland is there with you in Nigeria, and you are going to Finland.
I wonder.
That
I
peace, the
wonder.
peace you are seeking for, is with you there in Nigeria. If you don't know the place where the peace are, I will tell you the peace is the peace is in DSS Donjo in Abuja. That is where the peace lies. Mmadụ ga-afụcha nkwa ọ ga-akwa ọ na-akwa aka n'ala.
Waka.
Eh? Just ha na-agba ọsọ mmiri up and down, pouring spit up and down saying they are talking. Iwu anyanwụ, you that say that you want to go and seek for peace, how many lives have you destroyed? How many contracts have been given? When I was small, up till now, I've been hearing Iwanyanwu. Iwanyanwu is going to construct road. Iwanyanwu is going to do this one. After after all said and done, you will not see any road construct. You see what happened? You see what happened in Enugu? In new old artisan road. Common ordinary gutter. They couldn't build it to standard. That thing for. If not because that yesterday was hit at home, so many motor will be on top of it because that place there is always hold up on that place.
Yeah, that bridge that collapsed.
That bridge that collapsed, and so many people that thing would have destroyed so many people. It's not if not because that yesterday was Monday sit at home, and there was nobody on top of that bridge. It was only one truck like that. That's why you didn't see any casualty.
Yeah.
You people are there enjoying taking the lives of your own people. But look at Fulani people pampering their own, calling for calling for people for them to be secured, and you are destroying your own. I wonder people who still listen to some of all this buffoon. I was listening to traditional Woked, one of his brokers that he made. He was saying, he said that all these eras that there are arranging media warriors, that they are now media warriors. That they are all of them. That's not Achikote Iguana. That all of them they are arranging. All of them they are arranging. They are running head scatter
Exactly.
now. Confession are coming out. This one will say, there's one I saw in Twitter. He tweeted on Chike. They say, what is it? Chinasa Ngoshi Twitter handle. He said, Chinasa, please, that you people, the leadership should tell them what they are doing exactly for the freedom of our leader. That they should forget about this underground something. That they should come out publicly and do something that people are seeing. True, sir. This thing that I'm telling you now is somebody that's his own profile is green, white, green. You know, all of them, they will put green, white, green, and the Mazin American picture there. You know all
They
of
never
them.
see anything. Actually, underground. They should
He
remain
said,
underground.
no,
We are on top.
he said, no, they should do something that people are seeing. That why Simon is gaining more popularity and gaining more followers now is because what is people are seeing it. That they should forget about this underground and start doing something that people will see. And now, honestly, this thing is laughable. I now say to myself, what do you think that a criminal will do for you?
Ignorant
No,
people. Foolish
let
people. Foolish people.
very useless and senseless people. Okay,
Very
choose.
foolish
Let's
people.
just watch it now. Do you know that Uche Mefo did better off? Uche Mefo was better off than these people.
Of course. Of course.
Do you know that
100%
Uche Mefo
better.
was better off than them after before he betrayed? Because
100%.
Uche Mefo fought tooth and nail to make sure that Mazen Namdekano was released. At the first time he was captured because he was the deputy leader. Because the Nigerian government tried
And
everything
there's
possible.
one thing I want to say. If you investigate properly, don't be surprised that some of these people, they are part of what made Uchome to fall aside.
Yes.
They must have been the people that geared him up. Say this, we'll back you up. Mazen Nagan is not all. He cannot take control. They were the people that were engineering him. Because of the popularity he enjoyed, he fell for that trap.
Yes.
If not, before did well. He did well when Mazen Nagan was kidnapped in
Yes, he did.
2015. He did well.
Yes, he did well. Because, see, the truth is coming out. It was Uche Mefo who arranged for Avengers. It was Uche Mefo who was funding them. He was taking order from Mazen Namdekano, funding them for them to intensify the attack against Nigeria government and made them to release Mazen Namdekano at the first arrest. Uche Mefo was going to one parliament to another. Although some of the parliament that he was going, they will not accept him to come in, but definitely he will take picture that he went there, and people will see, yes, really that he went there. That is doing something. Protest was going on everywhere. When our leader go to court, you will see people, thousands of people will be there. Understand? Before he thought that he has arrived, and thought that the Biafra struggle was just for a mere joke for Mazen Namdekan to gain fame and make money, or maybe for Nigeria government to come Mazen Namdekan and give him money like the way they calm the Avengers and all of them down and give them money, all of them calm down. But he,
Same people.
yes,
Reason why that made Ucheme today was Ucheme was talking about politics. He was telling Mazen Nanekan to join politics.
yes,
He wanted Mazen Nanekan to change IPOB to a political organization.
yes, the truth now is coming out. Even you remember the broadcast that our leader made when he said there will be no election at the initial stage, first time. Before he now made a program and say that that something has been signed and sealed and everything has been signed and sealed. Do you know that it
Yeah.
was Ejofo and Madubugo that he sent on a meeting? There were the people who went and advised Obi to come out. All these truths all of them are coming out one after the other. It was Ejofo and Madubugo that did that sign and seal. So they confused Mazen Namdekano. That immediately Atiku and Obi enter there. There will be a this thing. What is it called? This roundtable talk on how the country will be run, so that everybody in the country will benefit. They deceived him.
Yeah, I think the part of the agreement was that the issue of restructuring, what
Restructuring, yeah,
Odumegwu went for in Abuni.
went for
That they will do
Inaburi.
that sectional governance.
Yes,
Every region will govern themselves. That
yes.
was the agreement, restructuring.
And the people who went for that agreement was a Jofo Ejiofor was number one because Ejiofor entered Mazen Nnamdi Kanu deep, that he was one of the commander of ESN. Ejiofor followed, organized this ESM. You are seeing those
Right.
some of those ESN. That's why he was able to penetrate and kill most of the commanders because he knew many of them. And Madubugo. Then now the question you should ask yourself is this, or people should be asking them, Ejiofor, what really changed? Because they deceived Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, thinking that after deceiving him, when Atiku and this infant, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu became angry. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was angry with Ejiofor, even Madubugo, before he was kidnapped. He was angry with those people before he was kidnapped. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was about to reshuffle IPOB and make Simon
Exactly.
Ekpa
That's
his
it.
deputy before he was kidnapped. They knew everything.
Yeah.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told us, people that are telling you that we are peaceful agitators. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told you that we have raising the dragon flag, and this dragon flag will not go down again until Biafra comes. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said it.
He said it in black and
He
white.
said it with his mouth that we have entered armed struggle. Is there anything that Simon is doing that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have not engineered by himself?
And he made it clear that once you raise arm in struggle, you don't bring it down
You
until
don't
you
bring
win.
it down until freedom come.
He said, once you raise it up, you can never bring it down. You are
Understand?
following, some of them are not following. Some of them, they claim to be followers of us.
Honestly.
That is why when I look at them, I laugh.
Then now Simon is doing exactly that thing that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have said and was about to do before he was kidnapped.
Exactly.
And you people are attacking him, bring him, Wotekegbo. If not because God Almighty was with him. Some of you that are coming back now to say, I'm sorry. Some of you that are coming back now say, we never knew, we were deceived. Had it been that you people succeeded in killing him, who will you tender apology to?
Oh.
Some of you that was given poison, you were going around Europe looking for who to kill, those people who are supporting him. Like somebody like Chooks now that is here. Had it been that you people succeeded in giving Chooks the otapia that they give to you people, will Chooks be here telling you this truth now that you are listening to?
Ask them.
Will he be around to tell you this truth now that you are listening to? See, the only thing that can stand test of time in this life is truth. That's the only thing that can stand the test of time. You are talking of to Finland to spend money, acquire for visa. Although maybe you may have dual citizen because that's exactly what all of you normally do. Understand? You will go and get a dual citizen. After getting dual citizen, so that it will be easy for you to run away when things are hot. All of them. If Anyoba, you that are doing this one and sit at home, people should go out. Ask Ifanyoba, what is his Ifanyoba family? All of them are in UK. You want to give your children good life, but you don't want other people to have a good life. When people are sick, they go to hospital. My brother, do you know that this country that I am today, that is shopping mall, they are after building that shopping mall, they will open it. It's like everything they are selling in that shop is 2 ringgit 40 cents. All the form of that na arrow shopping mall in Nigeria now, Rocha and Zoo. Everything I gonna reba have 2 naira 40 cents.
Exactly. For the masses.
For the masses, for the poor people not afford to buy that thing. Government is being sponsored that thing.
Subsidize it for the people. Subsidize it so that everybody can be able to
so
afford
that
it.
everybody can enjoy a good life. As a poor man now, you go to hospital in this country, what they did for their people. Go a foreigner, you a foreigner will pay for deposit. They will not going to pay anything. So long as you bring your IC to show that you are an indigene, you will register yourself and they will commence treatment. If you like, after treating you, if you don't have money, you pack your blood and go. Government will come and pay for you. That is the right of the people. Is there any hospital in Nigeria? Can a poor man sick in Nigeria and get cured and get a treatment that he needed? The answer is no. Why can't you people rise and do this thing once and for all? Even Bible says that it's appointed for a man to die only but once. You think you are going to die 2 times? All the people that are telling you heaven, 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 but they are buying private jets, building castle for them and their children to live. When they're sick, they will they will flew themselves to abroad to treat themselves. The police and police mopo army uniform are guiding them with AK-47. They will give you bangle to wear in your hand, and they'll be fooling you up and down. Why can't you people rise up? Why can't you have sense for once? You think that the Europe where you are, or you think that Asia country where you are enjoying steady electricity, enjoying good road, enjoying good hospital, people fought for that place to be the place the way it is.
Of course.
You think that place fall from heaven? Ask on Akamira's or Bankoro.
Exactly.
You think all this your pollution, they don't know what to do? They know what to do. Everybody, let your eyes be on the ball. Because the plan of the Nigeria government was after they foolishly deceived the foolish DOS, people who call themselves. And I want to lecture people on this issue of this DOS. Who is DOS, if I may ask them? Nobody is DOS. DOS are structure of the IPOB. That is what DOS mean. Nobody is DOS. Has anybody come out and tell you that I'm DOS? Nobody is DOS. Nobody answered DOS. DOS is structure, part of the structure of the IPOB. You think that this DOS that you are having now is the first DOS that Mazen Namdekan created? You people are stupid. Some of you are stupid
Got
and
it.
foolish. The first DOS Mazen,
They
the
created
first
cabal. They
Cabal,
created cabal
the
for
first
themselves.
DOS that Mazen Namdekan created, immediately he dissolved them. He dissolved all of them. He banned all of, in fact, from prison. It was inside prison when he banned all of them. There's nothing like DOS anymore until he come out. You people should ask yourself. Somebody will be keep on telling you underground for 2 years and you have not seen any evidence. They are telling you they are doing underground. They stop you to do protests. They stop you not to do anything that they are doing underground. Command and control. You keep on giving them money. Ask them, they will tell you that the lawyers are doing something. You think that lawyer is going to free Mazen Namdekan, or do you think that is lawyer that free Mazen Namdekan 2015, 2017? Okay, the question now is, has the court free Mazen discharge and acquit Mazen Namdekan? Yes. Why haven't the Nigeria government allow him to go? If you think that the lawyer is doing something, the job of the lawyer is to go and stand for him in the court and defend him. But it is your job and me to persuade the Nigeria government to release him the way they did in 2017.
Absolutely.
Because government does not do something for the people easily like that. You have to persuade them. If it is white people, they will come out, all of them in
Yes.
mass in the streets and begin to protest and
The
demand
opinion of the masses. They
opinion of
consider
the
opinion
masses
of the masses before they do anything.
before they do anything. It is your persuasion.
And that is where you see the evil of this. That is where you see the evil of this. These people who call themselves lawyers. They know that the opinion of the masses is working on their own behalf
Yes.
to make their client out, and they are fighting against that opinion.
Because
That is where it baffles me.
Yes.
The seat at home is meant to support you so that that thing you fought in the court will be implemented. Force the government to implement that thing you said you have won. But instead of you now supporting the seat at home, you are fighting
against it.
God.
And
These people are evil. They are all evil.
And the question people should be asking Ejiofor is this: has Ejiofor received one award since Mazen Namdekan was free? No. But since Mazen Namdekan was captured, up to date, Ejiofor have received more than 10 awards without winning any case. And people are not asking
He's receiving an award every day.
Every day he's receiving an award. And people are not asking the question.
Award. With Ukumango Media.
With Ukumango Media. Every day he's receiving an award. This one will tell you that I'm Okechukwu writer. Hana right Igbo, and he is the owner of that media. Ejiofor is the owner of that media.
Of course, now. He's sponsoring them. He's the one sponsoring them.
Writer. Do Mushku writer that you know, Ejiofor is the one sponsoring them. You are telling us that you are losing followers. You are not fighting for your freedom. You are fighting for the followers. Now, after the Biafra Liberation Army did their job, after doing their job, the Chinas and Satan will come to Radio Biafra say that, you see, Nigeria government is panicking. Biafra freedom is 75%. The question to be asking to him, 75%, what have you done? What are you doing
to get that 75%? What is your contribution?
What is your contribution to get that 75% that you wrote? He was one who wrote it. I saw it on Twitter, on his Twitter space. That Biafra freedom is 75%. That's more 15% now, more 25% will get Biafra. Then the question now is, what did you do to get that 75%? Nothing. They will tell you that the lawyers are working. Is the lawyer fighting for Biafra? The lawyers are not fighting for Biafra.
I tire out.
The lawyers are fighting for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for their client to be released. That is what the lawyers are fighting for. The client which they are representing. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not Biafra. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a person. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not the Biafra himself. We are the Biafra people. Apata na-eri unu mugu. Unu na contribute to her to €2. Nigeria go. China will build a hotel. Build a hotel in Ebonyi State. Does he think we don't know?
Freedom fighter.
Freedom fighters that are building hotels. And the government which you are fighting against knew that you are building a hotel, and they let the hotel to stand. And you call yourself a freedom fighter. It's very shameful and laughable. Some of our people, that's why I said that psychiatrics and the rehabilitation center should be built more than 2020 in every state of Biafra when Biafra comes. So that some of our people, their brain will be examined, and some of them will be rehabilitated. Some need 6 months rehabilitation. Some need 1 year. So that is it. My brother, I have to drop here. I have to drop here because at times when I talk, I will get angry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. You have done wonderfully well. I appreciate you. Your presence is highly welcome, and Biafrans, I enjoy your contributions as a fellow comrade. We continue to hit them until we get to the station. No stop, non-stop.
No problem.
Thank you so much. My regards to your family, my brother. Stay blessed.
Yeah.
So, fellow Biafrans that are watching, we are still on the program. Very soon we'll be rounding up. So, if you still have a contribution to make, feel free to click the link and you come in and make a contribution. So, when you see everything we are discussing, it's there is a time for us to separate. So-called man, they call Iwanyang. I'm sorry for him. Oh, maybe he wants to get a problematic treatment. As he's clamoring for a problematic treatment, don't worry. Our Prime Minister will help him. Even though I know that he doesn't have that confidence to go. He's just saying it for saying sake. Yeah, welcome, brother Maxwell. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for joining. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Mazi Chooks, happy to see you again, and glory be to God that He raised us up again this morning to continue with
welcome.
Thank you, sir. To continue with our journey. Ndị Igbo si na mụ nọ ebibeghị n'elu ntụmaka ya will never stop.
Yes.
I use this opportunity to salute Biafrans in the diaspora and at home. I say, may Chukwu Ekike continue to bless all of you in everything that you do. in order to help yourself
You see?
and as well to bring Biafra. I
You see?
will also bless Mazen Namdekano wherever he might be now. Nobody knows his condition. Only God knows his condition as we speak.
Yes.
And I believe that the Spirit of God, Chukwukika Biama, will continue to hold him until he finally, until we finally get our reunion with that great son of Biafra. May God
You see?
bless the Prime Minister, Simon Epa, the great Umadas that are pulling the strings from all corners in order to make, us see our Biafra. The young and the old, those in Biafra land, I say, may God Almighty, Chukwukika Biama, bless all of you.
You see?
The topic that I see here, and I will not forget to greet my beautiful sister, Linda. I know that she is also watching at the background. God
Yeah.
bless you, my sister, and your family. Eh, how can we sing our love song in a strange land? That takes me back to the time of slavery. Do you know what these people did in time of slavery? In order to make you less of a human, they would drag you in, capture you, dehumanize you, remove that dignity. Once you strike a man naked, you have taken his dignity from him.
Yeah.
Any other thing you see him do, as at that time, he is not doing it with his clear mind and clear conscience, because there are powers that have told him that you cannot do anything. The dignity of a man is always intact when your clothes, physically and spiritually, is on you. When you are stripping off, made to bend down and sit on the ground under command, that person has no right of freedom anymore. The freedom has taken away from you, your dignity has taken away from you. And once that is done, your language and your name that you bear, which is your identity, your natural identity, will be taken away from you. This is how and what they did to those these imperialists captured during the slave time. And they bequeathed the same thing to those that they handed over to rule in their favor against our people. And most of them today, one of these people group of people are the Biafran people. The zoo has taken off our dignity. They have taken our dignity. That is the reason why I say I will not stand by and watch anybody that is not ancient to the Biafran land to continue to strip us of our dignity. When you talk of democracy today, democracy started from the Igbo land. We have what they call village heads. They have traditional heads. They had council members of their cabinet. There is no decision that is taken in the land that is not passed through the council of elders. This council of elders will now in turn take it to their people and begin to ask them, this is what we have agreed. Tell us your own opinion. Before there must be a consensus. That is who Biafrans are.
Exactly.
And I have never seen in my life, in any history known to man, that Biafrans invaded any community outside their own place. They settle and build their settlement and live there, farm and do everything. That is who Biafrans are. And that is why we are fine, irrespective of what the white has done to us through their stooges. That is why we can never feel, comfortable in a system that is so bad, so horrible, so primitive and barbaric that when they give the instruction and you refuse, they will come after you. They came after all our people in the past. And it is not by mistake that God has brought you, Mazi Chooks, Sister Linda, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and every great sons and daughters of Biafra land to place us in this situation so that the mistake of the past and the ill treatment of the past against our ancestors, against our forefathers, will not prevail anymore on us. Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, we also contributed in what is happening to us today because we left our Creator and joined other primitive gods. We adulterated our religion. Our religion is pure. Ebebere ugobere. Nke si ibenye bena nku kwaya. That is the, in fact, there is no, that is the fulfillment of love, like you see in the Bible. Because if I love you, I will not steal any of your things. If I love you, I will not covet against you. If I love you, I will not bear false witness against you. If I love you, I will not come and steal any of your property. If I love you, I will not, take your wife. If I love you, I will not do anything that is bad against you, Mazi Chooks. That is love. And that is what they coin in King James in their Bible that they call love. They call it the fulfillment of the Ten Commandments. We practiced all these things before. They came in because we could not write them down, document them, and put them. They took it, made it their own, like that animal they call Uduelele, that never give birth to anything, but uses other people's offspring to make his own children. That was what they did to us. Today, we are scampering all over the places, looking for our roots. And we have found our roots, and that is why we all are here today fighting for it. We cannot sing that song. We can only sing that song in Biafra land, not in the Zoological Republic, not in these foreign countries most of us have scattered, working in a deplorable state. People that are supposed to be princes and princesses, queens and kings with what God has given to Biafran people, they are running through Agadez. Those that survive Agadez and enter Libya might not survive the Mediterranean Sea. That is what they have put us through. We are running away from the land that gives milk and honey. We must fight it, whether you like it or not. We have come to restore Biafra, and the interest of Biafra must prevail, irrespective of whosoever that they have hold from us, like our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Whether they hold him from now till next, thy kingdom come, it will not stop us from asking and fighting for Biafra. And I believe in the name of Chukwu Abiyama, he is going to enjoy the Biafra he started. He has suffered for the Biafra that he has lost. He lost his parents out of it, and especially his cherished dog. We have lost men and women in this struggle. We can never abandon it. I am a Ghanaian. I know the reason why I speak the way I speak. because I hate injustice. Injustice against you. I will begin to laugh one day, it is going to come against me as well. And that is what the Zoological Republic is ever ready to give, supported by this Western imperialists and to a larger extent, the enemies within us. Once we understand that the war we are fighting is not just the outsiders, but people within, then you understand the war and you will conquer them.
Exactly.
My great brother, and those that are listening to us, I say, may God continue to bless you. May God blind the eyes of the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May they look for him, they will never see him. May God bless Simon Ekpa. May they look for him, but they will never see them. May God bless the great sons and daughters of Biafra land. And anybody that has contributed in one way or the other to make this struggle a success up to this time, I say, may God bless all of you. I leave you now. Thank you for having me, my brother.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you. Your hand upon shall prosper. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Stay safe. So, my fellow Biafrans, you have heard from my beloved brother on that. Our brother Maxwell is always here with us. He always come in once in a while and give us a resound message. A sound message, that is what he's giving. Every time you listen to him, you learn a lot and you enjoy a lot. And he has a lot of experience. He is a former serviceman. He was a serviceman in Nigeria. He's serving in the Nigerian military. So whatever he's saying today, he's talking out of experience, out of knowledge. He's an insider, not just from speaking from outside. He might be in Ghana. He might have a citizenship of Ghana, Nigeria. He has a lot to do with us, Biafran. He's connected to Biafra. He has the Biafran blood flowing in him. Nobody can deny that. So, fellow Biafrans, wherever you are today, you must sit up. There's one thing I want you to know. If you are a Biafran today, there is no excuse you will give why you will not fight for Biafra. You have no excuse why you are not supporting the Biafra Republic government in exile. There's no excuse. Everyone who has been pretending in the past today, just put your head down and make verification. You see confession going right, left, center. Some of them, why they have not turned back now is because they have spoken a lot of evil in their mouth. Shame cannot allow them to come back. Some of them, why they are still hanging on is because they have spoken a lot of evil. That is why it is not good to talk too much. More especially when you are not sure of what you are saying. When you know that what you are saying is not truth, you are not sure of it. There's no point talking too much. Minimize your talk. Because sometimes you talk and talk. You know where to start to apologize. That is what holding some of them. To say they are not seeing what somebody, but today they are confusing indirectly. Just like my brother was saying when we are discussing here, you see them claiming victory. The victory we are making today, they are claiming it. But in their own, what contribution are they making? They are not making any contribution. Everything they are doing is negative to push the struggle down. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, with the Biafra Republic of Nigeria, and every one of us that is here watching, every one of you, including you that is watching me, that is genuine. Every one of us have been standing our ground. From the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, they hit us right, left, and center. They called us name. There's no kind of name they think. Even when they call us a name, we adopt the name. Any name they call us, we adopt it, no problem. We never allowed their name calling to distract us. We never allowed their name calling to change our decision or our direction. Instead, we utilize that very name they call us in a positive way. And today, look at the gains made. They have been underground for more than 2 years. They have said they are underground for 2 years. Only now that some of them are asking questions. What are you doing underground? Question that we have asked years ago. The question we asked 1 year ago, that is why what some of them is asking today. That is why I tell you, apply your common sense in anything you want to do. Although I know that common sense is not common. We call it common sense, but so many people don't have that common sense. Because if you have a common sense, you must apply it in every. That is why Mazen Nandekano said, when you are coming to his brokers, he tell you to come with pen and paper. Write down everything you hear or everything he says. Then you go and make your own inquiries. I also say it on my program here. Do not believe things because you are hearing from me. After hearing from me, make your own inquiries. Then compare and contrast. Come to a conclusion. Then you will know whether you will come back tomorrow or not. Don't just believe things because I'm saying it. Verifications. Make your own verification. People who follow the department because of recharge card, they join the enemies to criticize the real people who are fighting the cause for Biafra. They join the enemies to criticize Master Simon Ekpa, who has devoted everything and sincere. They call him different names. Most of them were doing that out of ignorance, some of them out of envy, jealousy, some out of greed, some just because their friend is doing it, they want to do it. Just because the town man is speaking about it, they want to speak about it. Just because one person who is giving them a recharge card is telling them they begin to do it. They refuse to use their common sense. The question we have asked long time ago is what they're asking today. It is only now they decide to ask their boss, what are you doing on the ground since that thing you say you're doing on the ground? Why is it now? I want to see it. But for us, we have asked this question long time ago, and we knew that they had nothing to give. If somebody is doing something on the ground, you will know. You don't even need to ask questions. When someone is doing something on the ground, you will know. But when you see people who only focus to their programs, their only focus is on attacking one particular person. They preached Master Simon Ekpa for good 2 years, even up till now. He is still the only topic. And it is only when they mention him in their program that is when they get views. That is why they have remained enslaved and they will not be free. That is why they will remain blind. They will not be free. They have continued to use Master Simon Ekpa as their program. Some of them is waking up. Even as they are waking up, they can't come out boldly to apologize or to speak. You see, some of them, they'll come and speak indirectly. Some of them, they come and tell you that anybody that is fighting against the Nigerian government and the military will support that person. They say, let us support anybody that is against the Nigerian terrorist military. Let us support that person. Let us support anybody that is against the Nigerian terrorist military. It is only now that you know you support. Have there been any time that we are not against that people? Has there been any time we are not against that? This is the instruments that the colonial master have used to cage us. Master Nankan have preached it. Master Samuel have preached it. Most of us have preached it on various platforms. That the instrument they are using to oppress the people is the force they gave you, either the police force or their military or whatever. These are a bunch of terrorists whose only duty is to manipulate you and keep you oppressed. And we have been against them from day one. You realize, and you say, oh, let us support anybody that is against the Nigerian military. We must not speak against it. Okay, so it's just now you realize that. Instead of you to come out openly and apologize for your stupidity, apologize for the damage you have caused to yourself. Not even to us, to Chukwu Gabiamo. Apologize to Chukwu, apologize to Biafran people for the evil you have done, for the damage you have caused, for the delay you have caused, because you can't stop Biafra. You can't stop it. The only thing is delay, distraction. But I pray that you have a complete turnaround and begin to live. Everybody in Biafra land. Today we have a director. We have somebody who speaks. We have only one command today. The only command we have today is the command that is coming from Biafra Republic of Indonesia through Master Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. He is the only command you're listening to. Until Mazen Nandekano joins us back. As long as Mazen Nandekano remains in the DSS junta, The only command you must listen to and pay attention to is the Biafra Republic in Exile. True Master Simon. There's no two ways about it. Whatever he says goes. So the earlier you begin to listen to instruction, the better. And the instruction that already you have done. We are in the second week of the 3 weeks curfew. The 3 weeks curfew, we are in the second week. And this second week, I'm not going to joke with it. We know that the enemy will come for blackmail. They will come for propaganda, but don't allow them to use you. Because if they use you, Biafra will come. If they don't use you, Biafra will come. No matter what they do, if you give yourself out, it is up to you. You can't stop the coming of Biafra. And even if they use you to blackmail Biafra, the blackmail will not work. Instead, it will work for a favor. If you give yourself out for blackmail, so every one of us must be careful. Be mindful of your life. Be careful with your life. Whatever you do, whatever you say, at a point in time. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect every one of us. May Chukwu continue to victory. May Chukwu continue to show us the path to salvation. May Chukwu keep us until we walk into Biafra very, very soon. Obey instructions. Follow orders. We must sustain the progress we have made. We must. It is a must that we will sustain it. It is not maybe. We must sustain the progress we have made. And in this sustenance of the progress, you must raise up your contribution. Whatever contribution you're making, raise it up. Raise it up. Raise it up. That is the way to sustain this success. We are winning already. And the zoo is falling. I have told you time without number. Do not look on the physical alone. Look at the spiritual. The spiritual control the physical. And spiritual, we have won the battle already. That you don't see certain things doesn't mean that they don't exist. We don't walk by sight. That is why when we say certain things, we say, you'll be imagining, how do you believe it? If you continue to base your argument on sight, you can't understand the message we are preaching here sometimes. If you base your argument on sight, you can't even understand our Prime Minister, what he says. You can't even understand any member of the Biafra Republic when they make their argument. So the Biafra is a spirit, but now it has applying it. I pray that Chukwu Okike will guide and protect every one of us. I appreciate everyone that has participated on this very program today. Please, if you have not shared this program, make sure you share to at least one WhatsApp group. Share to at least one person. Make sure you reach one person with this very program. At least one person. Make sure you reach out to one person with this program. And if you have not liked, please click like. Click the notification so you also join me each time I come online. You get the notification immediately. If you have not clicked that notification, no inch of our land will be given to the enemies. In doing so, we must have to carry everybody along. That is why we are coming online on a daily basis to talk, speak, and let the Biafrans know how far we have gone and the progress we are making. I pray that Chukwu Okike will guide and protect every Biafran that is fighting for our freedom, far and wide, wherever you are watching from. I pray that Chukwu Okike will guide and protect you, secure you, give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to continue to stand firm until we get into our destination. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the ESN, the BNL, the Biafran Liberation Army, our Black Marine. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every one of them. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all our media warriors and their family. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the Umuada. Guide and protect the members of the cabinet of Biafra program. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu Okike give him more wisdom, knowledge, understanding, continue to keep him strong until we get into No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall our Prime Minister. We present Mazen Nandekano before Chukwuka Kabiyama for divine wisdom, divine guidance, divine healing, divine healing, and divine revelation. Let Mazen Nandekano revelation, clear revelations of the way forward and what we are doing. Let there be a spiritual encouragement for him. Let there be spiritual inspiration for him. Let there be healing in all part of his body, in all his health. We pray that Mazen Nandekano will join us very soon. We pray that Mazen Nandekano will regain his freedom, and we will celebrate him in the life. We will celebrate him as a hero in a lifetime. We pray that Chukwuka Kabiyama will save him and bring him back to us very, very soon. No weapon formed or fashioned against the Biafran people shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon, will prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Mazen Nandekan shall prosper. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you so much for this program. See you again in the evening on Chooks for Survival page. I will be there in the evening for my evening broadcast. Thank you so much and stay